Disrespect never arrives screaming. It slithers in like poison mist. A smirk, a tone, a subtle blade slipped between your ribs when you least expect it. Ignore it once and you've already surrendered. Most people laugh it off, playing the noble fool while their power drains away forever. I've spent decades studying the shadows of the human mind. Machiavelli didn't teach weakness disguised as kindness. He taught cold enforcement of respect. Respect is never freely given. It is taken. It is enforced. Today, I will show you the darkest, most effective way to handle disrespect. This is not about rage or revenge. This is surgical dominance. 5 psychological weapons that turn you from prey into the predator others fear to test. By the end, you will understand why silence is heavier than thunder, why consistency breeds terror, and why the most dangerous people need nothing from anyone. Disrespect is never random. It is a probe, a test of your spine. Every time you let it pass, you scream weakness into the world. Real disrespect wears masks, jokes, teasing, innocent mistakes. But the intent is always the same, to see if you will bend. The co-worker who interrupts you. The friend who cuts you down, then says, "Just kidding." The family member who dismisses your dreams with a smile. They start small. If you laugh, they know you're safe. Then the blade sinks deeper. You become their emotional punching bag. Silence in the face of disrespect is not maturity. It is complicity. It is permission. It is surrender. Most live their entire lives as doormats because they mistake cowardice for kindness. I will not let you make that mistake. Every interaction is a negotiation of power. Most play checkers. You will now learn to play chess in the dark. Weapon 1. Strategic silence. Not the silence of fear, but the silence of a predator deciding whether its prey is worth the effort. When they disrespect you, do not react. Look at them. Let the silence stretch until it becomes a living thing between you. Their words hang naked in the air. Anxiety floods their mind. They begin to doubt. They begin to fear. Most humans cannot tolerate silence. They will fill it with apologies, explanations, nervous laughter. You simply watch. This is not absence. This is control. Unpredictability is the ultimate threat. They cannot read you, therefore they cannot safely attack you. In the group, when the joke lands at your expense, offer nothing, neutralize, dead silence. Watch the laughter die in their throats. You become the mirror that forces them to see their own ugliness. That discomfort will live in them longer than any words you could speak. Machiavelli knew it is safer to be feared than loved. Strategic silence plants the seed of fear without a single threat. Weapon 2. Relentless consistency. One boundary means nothing if it disappears the next time you are tested. Humans flow toward the path of least resistance. Make your boundaries iron. Make your response predictable in its coldness. Every interruption, every cutting joke, every dismissive tone, same response, every single time. No exceptions, no mercy. Inconsistency trains people to gamble with your dignity. Consistency trains them to fear the cost of testing you. The respected ones never waver. The walked-over ones let things slide, just this once. You will never be the latter again. When they know exactly what will happen every time they cross you, they begin to police themselves. That is true power. Weapon 3. Disproportionate response. Never match their energy. Crush it with ice. A small slight deserves a memorable consequence. Not rage. Calculated withdrawal that leaves a scar on their mind. They joke at your expense. You look them dead in the eye and say with deadly calm, "That wasn't funny." Then you remove your presence. They waste your time repeatedly. You stop making plans with them entirely. No drama, just absence, permanent and cold. They dismiss your dreams. You close the vault of your inner world to them forever. Let them feel the weight of what they lost. Ordinary responses are forgotten. Disproportionate consequences echo for months. Make them remember the cost. Weapon 4. Craft the dark image. Become the person no one dares test before they even open their mouth. Walk like you already know your worth. Speak slowly, deliberately. Never chase attention. Never over-explain. Never justify your boundaries. Your presence should whisper, "Crossing me is an expensive mistake," not through loud aggression, but through quiet, unshakable certainty. Be selective with your warmth, your time, your smile. Value is communicated through scarcity. Let them feel that scarcity. When you shut down disrespect with calm precision in public, others take note. Your reputation begins to walk into rooms before you do. The most dangerous people are often the quietest. They need nothing from anyone, and everyone feels it. Weapon 5. Higher Machiavellian strategy. Stop taking disrespect personally. Start collecting it as intelligence. Every slight reveals character. Who mocks you when you succeed? Envy. Who disrespects you in private? Cowardice. Who is nice in public and cruel in private? Manipulation. Who rages when you enforce boundaries? Someone who benefited from your weakness. Disrespect is a filter. Use it ruthlessly. Cut low-quality people before they drain you. Protect your circle like a wolf guards its territory. Thank them silently for showing their true face early. Better a small sting now than a knife in the back later. Most disrespect is not about you. It is about their insecurity, their hunger for dominance, their fear of your light. They target those they believe will not fight back. When you respond with calculated coldness, their entire strategy collapses. You become the difficult target, the one they quietly avoid, the one others begin to respect by default. This is not cruelty. This is clarity. Kind people can have unbreakable boundaries. Good people can refuse to be used. Apply these weapons consistently, and your world will shift. Low-quality people drift away. High-quality people are drawn to your strength. Your reputation will precede you. This one does not tolerate disrespect. This one is dangerous to cross. You will no longer need to demand respect. It will become the only way people know how to approach you. The game was always being played. Most never noticed. Now you see every move before it happens. Disrespect sharpens your awareness. My silence speaks volumes. My standards never bend. My responses send a clear message. My presence commands respect. Disrespect reveals truth. These are not affirmations for the weak. These are declarations of war against mediocrity and disrespect. Start small. Practice strategic silence today. Enforce one boundary with absolute consistency tomorrow. Deliver one disproportionate consequence when tested. Watch how quickly the atmosphere around you changes. Build your dark image through every choice, every word, every silence. Become untouchable. Read every slight as intelligence. Adjust your trust accordingly. Protect your power like the rarest treasure. The world is full of people testing for weakness. Stop broadcasting it. Start radiating quiet danger instead. You were never meant to be walked over. You were meant to command the room without raising your voice. The shadows you once feared now belong to you. Use them. Wield them. Become the darkness others hesitate to challenge. This path is not for everyone. It demands discipline. It demands courage. It demands absolute honesty with yourself. But for those willing to walk it, true respect awaits. not the cheap kind, the kind that is earned through fear and mastery. You now hold the ancient knowledge. The question is no longer how to handle disrespect. The question is how many will dare try it again once you begin to apply what you have learned here. Choose your response carefully. The world is watching, and it always remembers those who refuse to bow. I have shown you the way. The rest is your responsibility. Walk in power. Walk in cold certainty. Disrespect will come again. When it does, smile inside. You are no longer the same person they once knew. You are the storm wearing human skin, calm, silent, and utterly devastating when finally unleashed. Let them feel the weight of your silence. Let them fear the precision of your boundaries. Let them remember the cost of crossing you long after the moment has passed. This is the dark art of respect. Not kindness, not popularity, pure, calculated dominance. Master it, and the world bends. Ignore it, and you will continue to break. The choice has always been yours. Most never realize it until it is too late. You now know there is no excuse left. Begin today. Begin with silence. Become the exception. Become the one they speak about in careful tones. Respect is not asked for, it is taken. Take it now. I have given you the weapons. The battlefield awaits. Strike with precision. Strike without mercy. The weak apologize for existing. The strong make others apologize for forgetting their place. You were born for the second path. Stop pretending otherwise. Dark psychology is not evil, it is truth. And truth, when wielded correctly, sets you free. Free from manipulation, free from disrespect, free to become exactly who you were meant to be. Powerful, feared, respected, untouchable. This knowledge is ancient. I have simply translated it into your time. Use it wisely. Use it relentlessly. Use it without apology. The era of being nice at the cost of your dignity ends now. Welcome to the rest of your life. A life where disrespect finds no home. Stand tall in the shadows. They belong to you now. Speak less. Observe more. Respond with devastating clarity when necessary. This is how legends are built. Not through noise, but through unbreakable presence. You have everything you need. The only question left is whether you will use it. I believe you will, because the alternative is no longer acceptable to you. Go, enforce your respect, become the calm that terrifies others. The game continues, but now you play it better than they ever could. In silence, in consistency, in cold, calculated power. This is the darkest way, and it works. Thank you for listening with serious intent. Now go apply it without hesitation. The world does not reward the weak. It respects only those willing to claim their power. You are no longer weak. From this moment forward, you are the storm. Walk accordingly.